Previously on...
What did the government tell Parliament was the basis for counting reserved presidential elections under the hiatus-triggered model, and was what the government told Parliament accurate? To cut to the chase, did the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee Hean, and Minister Chan Chun Sing make misleading statements to the House that the question of which president to count from was a legal question? Did the government all along make a policy decision itself to count from President Wee Kim Wee? Did the government merely use the AGC's advice as a cover to avoid full parliamentary debate on why the count was not starting from President Ong Teng Cheong?
The Court of Appeal has confirmed that it was for Parliament to decide. Ms. Lim says she was present, she heard this judge ask that question, that was said, this was said. Why didn't you read the judgment? There is only one person in this House whom the courts have held to be misleading Parliament, and he is not from the PAP. Only one person. After evidence is held, Ms. Lim knows whom the High Courts held was misleading Parliament. So I suppose Ms. Lim knows all about misleading Parliament. The Court of Appeal's judgment makes clear a number of things. First, the constitutional text is clear that Parliament can choose from any of the 5 terms preceding the 2017 elections. Second, the PM's speech in Parliament on the constitutional amendments made it clear that Parliament intended to give itself the discretion to specify the last term of President Wee as the first term to be counted for purposes of deciding whether an election is reserved. Members can read the part Ms. Lim quoted from the Prime Minister. I don't see anything that's ambiguous. The point is this, and we are not changing history here. Ms. Lim is a lawyer, she knows this. Dr. Wee, in the second term, exercised the powers of an elected president. There is nothing ambiguous about that. That's a matter of clear law. Can I seek a clarification from Ms. Lim? She said that there was a trial balloon. The Prime Minister spoke last year, and because of the public reaction, the government backed down, but was stuck with this announcement, and therefore this announcement has been made of a future GST increase. Can I invite her to agree that that's a thoroughly hypocritical and dishonest statement, and typical of the statements she makes in this House? Would Ms. Lim be prepared to withdraw the very serious allegation she makes that this government announces something late last year, trial balloon?
So I never said that the government behaved dishonestly. I said that the government is stuck with the announcement that they have enough money for the decade.
No. The implication, based on what you've said, is that a trial balloon was floated with the obvious intention that a tax increase was going to be announced now, but because of the public reaction being so severe, the government has backtracked and has changed its mind and has announced it as a future tax increase. Isn't that what you are saying? And if that's not what you're saying, please say so clearly.
So I clearly said that it was my suspicion. I clearly said that. You can check the hands up.
So we
and
are...
it's my honest suspicion.
Yes.
If members can wait till I call them.
Am I not entitled to have a view? Speaker, sir, as far as I know, there's such a thing as parliamentary privilege. And if I recall earlier debates, even PAP MPs were encouraged to come to the House to convey even rumours so that the government has the opportunity to refute them. This is the value of this chamber. And I do not agree with the Minister that I'm somehow not up to the standard. And of course, you know, this is what we as MPs have to do to get better clarity on matters of public interest. Of course, the government can rebut our speeches robustly. That's fine. But I don't think I'm disentitled to come to Parliament to advance honestly held beliefs or suspicions.
Within limits.